Hello students, how are you? Welcome to Mehdi English School. Myself Nilofer Miss and my subject is mathematics, and this online lecture is for the class 2 students. So, are you waiting for attend the today's lecture? So, let's start this lecture with the quote as we start every day. So, here is the quote of today, which is education is the key to success. So, educate yourself to be success into your life. So, let's start the today's topic. So, first of all, the chapter we are going to continue is chapter number 5, and the name of this chapter is addition of bigger number. So, in this chapter, first of all, let's see the short recap of the application in real life sum, because this topic we had learned in the previous lecture yesterday also. So students, let's start the revision of this topic. So if you have any doubt regarding this topic, so it will be a solve today. So let's see the short recap of this topic first. So here is the sum steps. There are a few steps to solve this sums. So here is the step number 1. You can see this. Step 1, read the problem carefully. What is the first step? So in the first step you have to just read carefully the problem which is given. In the step 2 you have to try to find some information in digits. There are some information is given into the problem solving sum. So you have to try to find that digits. And step number 3, identify it is addition or subtraction sum. You have to find out that which operation we have to follow in the steps. In this sums, which is addition or subtraction, you have to decide it through the keyword. There are already in the problem solving sum. So let's see through the examples, so you will be better understood this topic, students. Let's see here. See here, there are one sum. This is your textbook exercise, students. So as per the steps, step number 1, we have to read the question first, problem first. So let's read the question. You have to repeat after me. 24 people bought vegetables from the vegetable seller in the morning. I repeat this. 24 people bought vegetables from the vegetable seller in the morning. 18 more people than that, it means 24. After 24, the 18 more people bought vegetables from him in the evening. How many people bought vegetables from him in the evening? So we have to find that how many people together bought the vegetables from the vegetable seller. So in the second step, that we have to find some information in digits. So here we found there are 2 digits. The first one is a 24 and then 18. So here I write 24 and then 18. And I put here this sign which indicates that we have to add these numbers. So students, as you know that whenever you start adding the numbers, just start with the right side and always with the ones column. So here the ones column is this 4 plus 8. So 4 plus 8 is equal to 12. So you can see this in the 12 number, 2 is at the ones place. So I write number 2 under the ones column, and number 1 will move as a carry forwarded number. You can see here. So students, now you have to add the tens column and also add the carry forwarded number in the tens column. 1 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 4 here. You can see this here. This way you have to add these numbers. So the answer is, so what is the question for us? How many people bought vegetables from him in the evening? So our answer is 42 people. How many? You have to write down 42 in the place of how many. 42 people bought vegetables from him in the evening. This is your answer in the word. You have to write down the answer in the sentence also, in the word form also. So this way you can write down the answer that 42 people bought vegetables from him in the evening. This is the way to write down the answer in the sentence or word form. Here is one more example for you. Raju, let's read this question first and you also repeat after me. Number B. Raju, the car washer, washes 18 cars every morning. His friend Monu washes 11 cars every day. Together, how many cars do they wash every day? So here we found just two numbers in the digit forms, which is 18. So I write here number 18 and then 11. So I write number 11 here. So as per the rules, we have to add the ones column first. Here is the ones column, 8 plus 1. So 8 plus 1 is equal to 9. So we have to write number 9 under the ones column. Let's move to the tens column now. Here the tens column is 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So together how many, in the place of how many you have to write 29. Together 29 car they wash every day. So in the sentence form, in the word form, you can write down the answer this way. Together they wash 29 cars every day, and you also will write answers this way into your books. So students, this is your answer. You have to write down this way. And number C here, the teacher corrected 45 math book in the morning. I repeat, the teacher corrected 45 math book in the morning and 37 books in the afternoon. How many books did she corrected that day? So here we found some information in the digit. So in the morning she corrected 45 maths books. So we write 45 here, and in the afternoon she corrected 37 books. So we write 37 books here. So as per the rules, we add the numbers. So students, here let's add the ones column first. So here is the ones column, which is 5 plus 7. So 5 plus 7 is equal to 12. So under the ones column, I have to write number 2, and the other one from the 12 will move to the tens column, and this number is a carry forwarded number, and we have to add this number in the tens column. So here is in the tens column, 1 plus 4 plus 3 is equal to 82. So the answer will come 82 books did she corrected that day. How many? Which is the way to write down the answer in the word form, in the sentence form. This is the way to write the answer. She corrected 82 books that day. This is the way to write down the correct answer, and you also will write down this answer, students. And this is the very easy. I hope you understood this and there is no doubt regarding this. I have one more example for you, so you will be better understood this. Here is Lucy went to the grocery store. I repeat, Lucy went to the grocery store. She bought 12 packs of cookies. So I write number 12 here, and 16 packs of noodles, and number 16 I write here. How many packs of grocery did she buy in all? So in all it means together. So here we have to add this number, 2 plus 6 in the ones column. So 2 plus 6 is equal to 8. So we have to write number 8 under the ones column. Let's move to the tens column now. In the tens column there are 1 plus 1. So we have to write down number 2 under the tens column. So the answer will come, she buy 28 packets in all. So this way you have to write down the answer. Here is one more. Students, here I read 21 pages of my English book yesterday in just 45 minutes. I repeat this. I read 21 pages of my English book yesterday in just 45 minutes. Today I read 117 pages. what is the total number of pages that I read? So here we found just 3 digits, 21, 45 and 117. But if you notice, this is the time, this is the duration, that how much time she take to read. So we just skip this and we have to just add these two numbers, which is 21 and 117. So here we have to add this number, and let's see the ones column first. So here in the ones column, 1 plus 7 is equal to 8, 2 plus 1 is equal to 3, and 1 is alone, so just write down the 1 as it is and the answer will come. I read 138 pages that day. So this is the answer, and this way you have to write down the answer, students. So let's start the today's topic. Which are you waiting for? So the today's topic of chapter number 5 is regrouping twice. How to regrouping the twice in the one sum? Let's see through this example, so you will be understood easily and better. Let's see. And today's topic, regrouping twice. Let's see what is in this and how to solve these types of sum. So here is one example for you, students. For this solving the sum, there are some steps are there, we have to follow this. So here is step 1. Where is the simple step is add the ones and regroup. So here we have to regroup the ones column. In the first step we have to regroup the ones column, and the step 2, add the tens and regroup. In the second step we have to regroup the tens column also. So we have to regrouping twice. 2 times we have to regroup in the one sum. In the ones column we have to regroup, and also in the tens column we have to regroup. So let's see that how we can regroup these sums 2 times. Here is one example for you, students. So here you can see this is one sum for you, and as you know we always start adding the number in the ones column. So here is the ones column first, which is 8 plus 4. So let's add this number, which is 8 plus 4. So 8 plus 4 is equal to 12. Here is the answer. You can see this 8 plus 4. This is just for the information. 8 plus 4 is equal to 12. So in this 12, I have to write down the ones value under the ones column. I repeat, I have to write down the ones value under the ones column. So in the 12, the number 2 is the ones value. So I have to write down number 2 under the ones column this way, and the one number which is at the tens place, I have to put this number as a carry forwarded number on the tens column. I repeat, I have to put this one number on the tens column as a carry forwarded number this way. So I write number 1 here as a carry forwarded number. Now let's add the tens column. So here is 1 plus 6 plus 5. So students, here we have to add this 3 number in the tens column. This way you can see 6 plus 5, and this one, which is the carry forwarded number, we have to add in the tens column. So the answer will come is a 12 again. So in the 12 number 2 is at the ones place. So we have to write down this 2 number first under the tens column. So I write number 2 here, which is at the ones place. So always write down the ones place first. So I write number 2 here, which is at the ones place, and the other one will move as a carry forwarded number on the hundreds column. I repeat, this number 1 will move as a carry forwarded number on the hundreds column. So let's put the carry. Here is the carry. You can see this. I put this one number as a carry forwarded number at the hundreds column, but you can see this 100 column is empty. There is no any digits at the hundreds column. So just assume there are number 0. So we have to just put this one number as the answer. You can see through this arrow, we just write down 1 here as the answer this way. So here is our answer 122. This way we have to write down the answer. Hope you understood this, and you can see we just regrouping twice in this sum. We also regroup the ones column and we also regroup the tens column. You can see we put 2 carries in the one sum. Here is 2 carries I put in the one sum. So it means we regrouping twice in a one sum, and we have to regroup this way the other sums. Hope you understood, students, and there is no doubt regarding this topic. Let's see some more examples so you will be better understood this concept. Let's see. Here is the ones column, which is 6 plus 5. Always start with the ones column and with the right side. 6 plus 5. So 6 plus 5 is equal to 11. So here is the 11 number. So we have to write down this one number which is at the ones place under the ones column, and other one will move as the carry forwarded number on the tens column. This way. Now we have to add the tens column. 1 plus 6 plus 7 this way. So 6 plus 7 plus 1 is equal to 14. So this 14, the number 4 is at the ones place. So we have to write number 4 under the tens column this way. And the other one will move as a carry forwarded number at the hundreds column. This way we can write down the answer. You can see here I put the number 1, which is the carry forwarded number, at the hundreds column, and I write the answer here. You can see number 1 here. So the answer is 141. This way we have to just add the numbers and regrouping twice it means 2 times. We have to regroup 2 times in the one sum. So you will be now understood this sum. Hope there is no doubt regarding this topic. Here is one more example for you, so you will be better understood this. Here is the ones column, which is 7 plus 5. So 7 plus 5 is equal to how much? 7 plus 5 is equal to 12. So I have to write number 2 under the ones column, and the other one will move as a carry forwarded number on the tens column. You can see here. Now just add the tens column, which is 1. Here is the 1 plus 6 plus 7 is equal to how much? So 14. So we have to put 4 number under the tens column, and another one will move as a carry forwarded number and write down at the hundreds column. So this way the answer will come, which is 142. Hope you understood this. I not put just carry here. I just write down the direct answer at the hundreds column, and you also write down answer this way. So let's see one more example for you. Here is the ones column, 8 plus 6. So first of all, add the 8 plus 6 is equal to 14. So write down number 4 under the ones column, and another one will move as a carry forwarded number on the tens column. So 1 plus 5 plus 5 is equal to 11. So write down number 1 under the tens column and another one at the hundreds column. So the answer will 114 will come as an answer. Hope you understood this and there is no doubt regarding this. Let's see one more example so you will be better understood this. Here is the ones column. So let's add the ones column first, which is 6 plus 7. So students, 6 plus 7 is equal to 13. From this 13, I have to write down number 3 under the ones column this way, and the number 1 will move as a carry forwarded number at the tens column. And let's add the tens column, number 1, 8 and 3. 1 plus 8 plus 3 is equal to 12. And students, we have to write number 2 under the tens column and another one will move at the hundreds column this way. So this is the answer now, 123. So the answer will come in the 3 digits, 123. This way we have to solve the sums, and hope you understood this. There is no doubt regarding this topics. So let's start the exercise of this topic, which is exercise 5b, and this is the exercise of your textbook, and hope you understood this topic and you are able to solve this exercise by yourself, but I will solve this exercise for you, so you will be better understood that how we can solve these sums. Let's see that how we can solve these sums. Here is number A. So here in the sum number A, 6 plus 8, which is the ones column. So 6 plus 8 is equal to 14. So we have to write down number 4 under the ones column, and another one will move as a carry forwarded number. So we have to write down number 1 as a carry forwarded number on the tens column. Now let's add the tens column, which is 1 plus 7 plus 8. Together these three number we have to add at the tens column. So the answer will come number 16. So from this 16 I have to write number 6 under the tens column, and the another one will move at the hundreds column, and write this way the answer 164. See students, this is your textbook exercise, so you have to write down into your fair book also. No need to write down right now. I will send to your WhatsApp group and then write. Just understood right now that how you can solve this sum. Let's see number B now. Here is the sum number B. Let's see the ones column first. So in the ones column there are 9 plus 2. How many it is? 9 plus 2. After 9 just count the two numbers 10 and 11. So 9 plus 2 is equal to 11. Write down number 1 under the ones column and another one at the tens column as a carry forwarded number as I show you. Now let's add the tens column with the carry forwarded number 1, which is 1 plus 8 plus 5. How many is equal to this together? Three numbers 14. So I write number 4 under the tens column this way, and write down another one at the hundreds column. This way you can write down the answer 141. This way you can write down the answer, and hope you understood this. Let's see the next one, which is number C. Here is the ones column, which is 7 plus 6. So 7 plus 6 is equal to 13. So write down number 3 under the ones column, and the another one will move at the tens column as a carry forwarded number. So let's write number 1 as a carry forwarded number. Let's add the tens column now. The three numbers together 1 plus 1 plus 9. So is equal to 11. So write down number 1 at the tens column, and the another one will move at the hundreds column, and you can write down this way the answer. So the answer is 113. You can write down answer this way 113. Let's see number D. Here is the number ones column. So in the ones column there are 2 plus 8. So 2 plus 8 is equal to 10. So we can write down number 0 at the ones column under the ones column, and another one will move as a carry forwarded number here this way, and add the tens column together with the carry forwarded number also, and the number is 1 plus 4 plus 7 together is equal to 12. So write down number 2 under the tens column, and the another number 1 will move at the hundreds column as a carry forwarded number, and you can write down the answer this way 120. You can write down this answer 120. So this is the answer. Just understood this students. Please keep focus here so you will be better understood. Let's see number E. So in the number E, here is the topic ones column 3 plus 9. So in this 3 plus 9, students, 3 plus 9 is equal to 12. So write down number 2 under the ones column, and another one will move as a carry forwarded number at the tens column. This way I write here the tens column here. Now just add the tens column together this way, which is 1 plus 5 plus 7 is equal to 13. So write down number 3 under the tens column, and the number 1 will move as a carry forwarded number. Now write down number 1 at the hundreds column. So here is the answer, 132. So hope you understood this and there is no doubt regarding this topic, and this is the very easy. Just you have to regroup this sum 2 times. You have to regroup the ones column also, and you have to regroup the tens column also. So this way you can regroup this, and that is very easy, students. You can solve these sums by yourself also. Now let's see number F. So here is the ones column. I repeat this thing to you. Just keep this in your mind, students. Always take the ones column first. To add the numbers, always start with the right side. So your answer will be right. Now let's see the ones column. Here is 4 plus 7. So 4 plus 7 is equal to 11. So in this 11, I put number 1 here as a carry forwarded number, and another one I put at the tens column as a carry forwarded number. Now just at the tens column, 1 plus 6 plus 5 is equal to 12. So I put number 2 under the tens column, and the another one will move as a carry forwarded number at the hundreds column this way, and write down number 1 this way at the hundreds column. So this is the answer, 121. This way you can write down this. Let's see the next one, which is number G. Here is the 3 plus 7. So at the ones column, 3 plus 7 is equal to 10. So write down number 0 at the ones column under the ones column this way, and from this 10, number 1 will move as a carry forwarded number, 1010, and at the tens column we have to add this carry forwarded number in the tens column. 1 plus 8 plus 3 is equal to, just count of 3 steps after 8 and start with the 9 number. Let's count 9, 10 and 11, and just add one number into this 11. So the number will be 12. So write down number 2 under the tens column, and from this 12, number 1 will move as a carry forwarded number at the hundreds column, and this way you can write down the number 1, and here is the answer, 120. So hope you understood this, and there is no doubt regarding this sums, and you can easily understood solve the sums by yourself without taking any elder's help, without your parents' help into your notebook, students, and you have to solve this sum by yourself. No need to take anyone's help. So students, let's take number H. See, this is your textbook exercise, and I will send to this as a homework, students. You have to write down into your book. Here is the ones column, which is 9 plus 8 is equal to 17, and write down number 7 at the ones column, and the another one will move as a carry forwarded number at the tens column, and then at the tens column together, which is 1 plus 6 plus 6 is equal to 13. Now write down number 3 under the tens column, and the another one will move as a carry forwarded number at the hundreds column. This way you can write down these answers. Hope You understood this, that how to regrouping twice the one sum and how to write down the answer, the 2-digit sum, and the answer will come in the 3-digit. So this way you can write down the answer, and hope you understood this, students. There is no doubt regarding this. Just stay home, stay safe. Thank you, students, for watching this online lecture, and do homework, and please make your fair book properly. Bye bye, students.